You said Jermaine has a knack for football. It looks like he plays offense on defense. Is that a real thing for a corner?
Yeah, some guys can naturally track the ball, can naturally go get the ball. He does that, man. He's comfortable with playing the ball in the air. Instincts, some people call football, get it. He just has it. He has that it factor of playing the game. So now, go develop it, groom it, get it ready for the next level because it's a different step. But he has a natural confidence and a natural knack for the ball and being able to be a football player. So I'm looking forward to working with him.
Can you coach those guys differently, or do you coach everybody the same?
You got to coach everybody differently, because some people are more natural at things than others. Like I said, you can tell he's a high production guy in high school. So playing the ball in the air, the balance and body control when the ball is in the air, judging the flight of it, you have to have a natural confident first to do that. Now we can tweak the techniques and do it because you got to be in the right position, but it has to be a comfort level because they're throwing the ball to the receiver, not to you. So you have to be able to torque your body and things down the field to be able to go make a play on the ball or get it knocked down. He has a little knack for that, so I look forward to working.
And what have you seen from him so far?
Great, good kid, works hard. It's still early.
Yeah.
So he's just getting here, but works hard, excited to learn. Like I said, competitive. Great personality, so I'm looking forward to it.
Tim, entering spring, what's kind of the pecking order at corner with some of the returning guys like Denzel, Jordan, Jair? Just kind of get into the pecking order if you have one.
Right now, no pecking order now. Denzel is really the only true returning starter that we have right now. What we got to do now, we got to create a competition. We got to open this thing up, competition, let guys go earn jobs and go play and go compete. That's what it's about. So we'll try to make sure we move guys around because we got to make sure they're in the right spot, and we got to make sure the competition is right and guys are in the right spot with stuff. So that's what we'll try to take a look at this week.
There was an announcement yesterday. I don't know if it's official yet. Did you address a new addition to the room or not?
Can't do it.
Okay. Let
Jared,
me ask you in a very general way.
I'm trying to get you in trouble.
How important is it to get a veteran guy in the room that could be potentially a plug-and-play guy?
It's always good to get guys, to upgrade the room. So going through the recruiting process, is at the level that we're at here, is like the NFL. You're always trying to get the elite guys in the country here because of the competition that you're going to be playing, and the expectation that's here. So during the recruiting process, we're trying to get the best guys in the country to make sure the room is deep, make sure the room is always upgraded, and make sure we keep the competition good. Just because, with numbers low and things happen during the season, you want to have guys ready to go and ready to step in.
Okay, that's one general question. We see this all the time. What is so hard about getting guys to turn their head toward the ball?
You got to be a natural thing with it. That's the all level things. You see it in the NFL, you see it in college. That's a thing that you just got to work and try to get guys recruit together that's comfortable with that because it's a last second thing that you just have to work enough to get guys in that comfort level of doing it. Really no good answer for it. It's just something you got to work on to try to get that corrected and get that comfort level during games.
Because if you do that, you're generally not going to get called for. You can get away with more contact if your head's turning.
Yeah, but there's a fine line with that. Because sometimes you have your head turning, you don't have the guy located, you don't track the ball, and they catch it, and they still running when they catch it. So it's like there's a lot go into it. So it's something that we got to continue to work on and get better at, and we will do that and keep trying to progress in that area because the number one thing, you got to be able to touch the ball down the field at the top of the route.
What does Jair Brown need to do to see the field a lot? Obviously, I know you guys like to talk about, guys make their biggest improvement from year 1 to year 2. He played as a true freshman, but what does Jair need to do in your opinion?
But the same thing, it's just a growth step. Take what you did in your freshman year, and now we got to grow from it with that. Understanding the game, keep developing your body, how much technical sound you can get throughout the spring, getting stronger, all those things that go in, and now can you go apply it with the maturation process? And he's growing, he's in a good mental space. You just have to now continue to grow with that and put that into action.
Tim, would you rather have just 2 guys lock down the job, or would you rather have a situation where maybe you're rotating 3 guys through 3 spots? It doesn't matter, man. It's a good thing or bad thing. It can be either way.
when you have 3 guys rotating, sometimes the depth is good. You know what I mean? Or it could be guys still need to come along. Because the thing about it, you always have to prepare for, the numbers, man. Out there, the numbers get low sometimes. You get a guy that's out or get a guy that's dean, then you're short on numbers out there. You want to have the next guy with some experience and develop to try to be able to play and get put in situations that they may not be ready to get in. So you got the experience really helps when those moments come.
I don't know if this is a fair question or not, but it seemed like things started to spiral in terms of health the moment Jordan went down, and it never really got right. Coming into the fall, just based on what you've seen from guys throughout the summer and in spring, how many game-ready guys did you feel like you had?
Well, it's hard. It's hard to tell that because it's hard to be game ready in the spring. You know what I mean? Game ready is usually when you get in the game some. So, but the development and the preparation for it, it helps. And then, like you said, after the injury, it spiraled down, so guys were in and out a little bit. So that's why you need the numbers, because you need that so you can keep developing guys, because those are the things you got to control, the controllables. Sometimes you can't control, when guys are not available due to setbacks. So you have to have the next guy ready. So that's my job, to keep trying to develop these young men and try to get them ready, so when the numbers call, they can be ready to make a play.
Kind of to that point, is it an advantage to only have one locked-in starter, like you said with Denzel, to kind of know that you have to get everyone reps in this process?
Well, at a place like this, it's just a situation you're in, man. It's you want to develop guys in the spring, and you will see, but see, that's the level here of competition. So everybody have to compete. So you bring in guys to always kind of compete and elevate the room, and some guys may beat some guys out. That's a part of this thing too. That's the thing, that just because you was a starter a year ago doesn't mean it's going to be this year. Just because you was a backup this year doesn't mean you're going to stay in that role. Roles are always constantly changing. And that's on the development, the growth, and the accountability that we all have and do, and the production.